Hello, we're going to show you today the video for the integration between the RERUM project and the Listen project, and the idea is to show a demo of a speech recognition based home automation scenario. What we have here in this room of SPL is that we have 5 different RERUM devices with different types of sensors and actuators. This one here has a relay that controls the power source above it. This one has 2 relays that controls the 2 series of lights on the ceiling. Here you can see an open one which has a remote connected to a servo motor that is able to control the blinds in this window. And we have another one here for controlling the left blinds. And we also have a dimmer that controls 2 lights and dims the 2 lights here, and we can dim with one dimmer with one remote both lights. So the idea of this scenario is to show the advantages of both projects in terms of IoT applications, what both projects bring to the IoT applications. RERUM brings this efficient framework for integrating sensor and actuators in a secure and privacy-preserving way, and Listen brings the speech recognition part and tries to understand what the user is saying in order to send the commands to RERUM in order to control the actuators in the room. So what we have here in this scenario is also a sensor in terms of a microphone array with 8 microphones on board, 8 digital microphones, and it has embedded some some signal enhancement mechanisms developed in the Listen project, and it is able to identify the angle of arrival of the speech signal. So what we have here is we have Ellen on the left and Antonio from on the right, and we assign different roles to each one of them. So Elena, now that is on the left of the microphone, is assigned the role of the user that is inside the household, and Antonio is considered an outsider and he's a passerby outside the house. So if he says some commands, the system should not allow him to access and control the devices. Now, if we start with some simple commands, Elena, can you switch off the lights?
Switch off all lights.
As you see, now we have a type of romantic atmosphere. Antonio, can you try to switch them on?
Switch on all lights.
Of course, it didn't work. So, Elena, can you please give us some light?
Switch on all lights.
Okay, now let's move to controlling the blinds. Antonio, can you try to move the blinds down?
The spinner blinds down.
We see that the blinds do not go down. Elena, can you try to put them in the middle, for example?
All blinds to the middle.
And since Elena said all blinds to the middle, both blinds went down with one user command. And we can also have some more advanced commands with only one phrase. So, for example, if we use the command for a romantic atmosphere, Antonio, can you make the atmosphere romantic?
Romantic mode on.
Elena, can you try it?
Romantic mode on.
So using this command, we see that all lights are switched off, the blinds go down, and we have the dimmers, the lights here dimmed at 50% in order to have a more romantic atmosphere. Okay, so now let's Elena give us some light in order to do the change in the policies.
Switch on all lights.
Okay, thank you. So now we are going to change the policies of the two users, and we are going to make Elena become the outsider of the house and Antonio to be the inhabitant, so that now after this change he should be able to control everything in the room. So Elena, can you try to switch the lights off now to see if the system will let you do it?
Switch off all lights.
Of course, the system didn't let you, Antonio.
Switch off all lights.
Okay, thank you for the atmosphere. Can you now turn it on again so that we continue with the presentation?
Switch on all lights.
Okay, thank you. Now having Adele on the back playing, singing a song, can you switch her off?
Switch the radio off.
Okay, it's not that we don't like Adele, but we want to have not a noisy room. Okay, so that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I would also like to thank Elena and Antonio. Antonio is the Zolertia expert that had created these beautiful and very efficient and very powerful remote devices. So just to say goodbye, Antonio, can you switch everything off?
Close everything.